Um, let's skip that. So far, I mean, ETH is still following our plan. I mean, this is where we expected a bounce. Initially, I said 35.75. We front ran that slightly, gave the bounce, and then now, if you look, we've completely filled our OTE pocket, and it bounced off demand. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over the next, I'd say, hour and a half. I'm still leaning towards us drawing back a little bit further, if I'm being honest. But yeah. BTC for me, I mean, I still feel like. Let me make sure I got the right chart for everybody. Yeah, okay, here we go. BTC for me, I mean, obviously we're basically trading at mid-range right now. I think if you get the opportunity to punt like 115.5 to 114.5, that's your bid. So if that happens, I mean, you saw what happened today off of a smaller BTC pullback. If we get this pullback, there's a solid chance alts are going to get absolutely freaking wrecked. So yeah. What's going on, living off the grid? How we doing? Just trying to stay focused on the market right now. Because like I said, I mean, I was getting flush vibes a little bit earlier this morning. Give me 1 second, guys. Intraday, if BTC loses 117, I think at minimum at this point, I think we see 116. So I want to see us bounce here. A lot of our positions are retracing, and then ARC. I'm probably, depending on this daily close, I'm gonna have to cut. Unfortunately, that'll be my first loss in a minute. But let's just go down the line and kind of see some of the alts and the reactions that we talked about. So I put out, in the event of a flush, the coins that I want to bid. So right off the rip, just off the top of my head, I know SPX was one of them. And SPX has definitely been one of the strongest off the lows. So keep paying attention to that in the event we do get a flush. SPX, ENA, I want to bid on a flush just because of ETH and ETH funding rates. ENA pretty strong off the lows. Doge, I said as well. Doge not as strong, so maybe cut that from the list. We'll see. What else did I say? Fartcoin. I think Fartcoin's been pretty strong. Yeah, it's a nice bounce, but it's pulling back a little bit. What is Pump doing is the question. Pump's looking pretty good. I'm assuming you guys are in with Johnny. XRP. Yeah, XRP I'd like to bid as well. It'll be interesting to see. So for me, a new trigger I have on XRP after today is if we can reclaim all of these lows, right, and lock in this PO3, then I think it's an easy trade back to the highs for sure. There's a lot of resting liquidity up here. So something to pay attention to as well. I'm going to set my alerts on that. Sorry, I'm managing a few things at the moment. What else did I say? Pengu. I think Pengu's been pretty strong off the lows, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Frontman my level slightly, but definitely one of the stronger coins. So I mean, just based off like what I said about the coins that I wanted to bid, we can really tell where the strength is. SPX, Pengu, Fartcoin, ENA. What else was on my list of goodies? That's about it. I did say too, if Sol started losing this demand, we're probably going to see a pretty considerable pullback. And sure enough, let's think about where I'd want to bid Sol next if we don't bottom here. I mean, this is actually pretty much perfect, but rarely are we seeing highs on runs up tapped. They're normally front ran slightly, so that might be an interim bottom on Sol. If not, I mean, this is the play that we've been talking about for God knows how long. 0.75 imbalance retest. So I might set those bids, and it's pretty easy in validation with your stops below these lows, and then target 220. So I might set those bid. I'll set alerts for that. Remind myself to set those bids. Hype. Let's see hype. I wasn't planning on rebidding hype, but pretty strong off the lows as well. Fuck, man. Are we going to turn back over? What is your guys' sentiment? You guys think we're going to turn over? You think our daily low is in? You think lower? Everybody's thinking lower? So I have BTCD at intraday res, but ideally BTC holds in dominance rejects. Because if BTC doesn't hold in dominance rejects, alts are going to get fucking destroyed. Yeah, audio wasn't gone. Sorry, I'm very, 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 very locked in right now. It's 2:00 and I'm still fasted, and I have a lot of caffeine and a lot of nicotine in my system. Speaking of that, it's time for another little zen. Okay, so dominance. I think if I had to put my chips down, I'd say dominance is probably going to reject here, but we do not want the old biddy coin to reject. That would not be ideal. On the wheel of non-ideal, that's probably top dollar. Okay, retest this imbalance, then send it maybe. Try yerba mate. Oh yeah, no, I love yerba mate. I don't do loose leaf yerba normally. I do the actual cans, and they're fantastic. It's weird though, like dude, I can do 300 milligram, 400 milligram pre-workouts and be fine. Yerba mates get me shaken. I don't know what it is. Maybe the L-theanine, but it gets me freaking shaking. Okay, start losing these lows and dominance rejects, then I'm not knowing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. These are I think the levels you got to pay attention to on BTC just for right now, right? Start losing this imbalance, lose these lows again, probably lower, reclaim these highs. We can look to target these highs, no problem. Okay, I think pump is going though. Yeah. Pump's starting to look good. This is a banger. What do you guys want me to look at? What do you guys want me to look at? Like I said, right now I'm pretty focused on the actual moves the marketer is making at this current moment. Normally, I'm on here setting a plan for future moves, but pretty focused. Like, I don't think I'll leave my setup for the next few hours, to be honest with you. Because if we do get a flush, dude, you're going to see me send out probably 45 trades. Banana, I got you on banana. Why that? I mean, pretty much followed exactly what I said yesterday on stream. If you rebid this retest is perfect. At this point, you missed the trade. I don't know why this was not popping up on my spaghetti chart, because this is probably the strongest coin off the lows, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably the strongest coin off the lows. BNB looks really good. A lot of people are starting to catch on to how good BNB looks. During me and JD's stream, we talked about that. Okay, we might be good. We might be good. Starting to look good. Okay, we might be in the clear. We might be in the clear. Let's see what's the strongest coin right now in the past 5 minutes. Banana, Dude, SPK, Barra, ENA. What else you guys want me to look at? See, I like Barra here, but I don't like the... Wanna hold you. I wanna see you. Whiff got you on Popcat. This is a banger too. I mean, it's a nice spot for Popcat to bounce from. I wanted to get long on it 2 days ago on this reclaim, but It's a tough one. Whiff got you on whiff. Big jet plane. Whiff actually not as strong as you would expect off the lows. This might. Honestly, the ideal bid on whiff. This is the ideal bid on whiff. I think 113 is a better bid than bidding right here, especially with the weakness off the lows. What else we got? Anything? Anything? Sorry, I'm not bringing the energy today. I was in a crawl space for 4.5 hours this morning, cutting sheet metal with my freaking bare hands. And also, right when I got out, I just saw the market nuking. So there's a lot of emotions all at one time. CRV got you. CRV. CRV. Well, that reclaim on CRV paid. Jeez, oh Pete. CRV is in the same situation as a lot of these other alts, like we talked about. Like if you look back in my channel, I talked about it. I just drew a what's it called? A rectangle with retest. But I mean, if we don't bounce here on CRV, we are at range lows. If we don't bounce here on CRV, I think 85 cents would be a great bid. That's assuming we don't bounce right here, right now, right? Make no mistake about it. We're at 15-minute support. So I mean, like. I would have liked this freaking buyback to be stronger, man. Honestly, I wish that we just got a full-on wipe and a strong buyback, and it's not looking like that at all at the moment. But pump is strong. Pump is strong. Yeah, pump's starting to look good. A good song for pump. I'll run my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, better run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pump is strong. Pump is strong. Pump is strong. No spot. Yeah, yeah, right, right, right. Farcoin got you on Farcoin. Soul is a little bit weaker, if I'm not mistaken, just based off of betas. Maybe not, but we're bouncing off the 0.618. My bids still stand at 1 point. I think it's 1.47. I still want 1.47. We front ran it slightly, but 1.47 I'd really like. Yeah, 1.47 on Farcoin still. Um, what else is on my list? SPX, ENA, which have obviously been some of the strongest off the lows. Pengu, which is pretty strong off the lows. Yeah, 6% off the lows. Well, Doge not as strong. What about ADA? ADA's had some relative strength lately. Oh, banger too. We got good music playing today. Spot bid is not very strong right now. We're probably just seeing some shorts covering. Like I don't know why I'm leaning towards a little bit further of a dip, honestly. All right, so dominance is rejecting. That was correct. JD just posted something that is pretty much exactly what I'm thinking, right? The fact that alts are at where we're at and BTC is still at 18K. I mean, I think 115.5, 114.5. Okay, dominance. I'm gonna assume dominance is rejecting harder than. Yep. Pump showing some life though. Pump showing some life. Even if BTC just tests 116.5 again, yep. Others also retest. I'll take a peek at others for you. Kudos to your help in the community. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's the biggest compliment you can give me, man. That's the biggest compliment you can give me. That is what I'm here for, man. Like, yes, I've had a great month of trading, but my main thing is making sure that everybody knows what they're doing and why they're doing it. So I see what you're saying on this others retest these highs, clear all this inefficiency. I agree. I just want a better 4-hour candle close. Ideally, we pop like a hammer candle 4-hour close, so ideally we get this, right? Ideally. I second that notion. I appreciate you doing this. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, anytime I can help, man. That's what I'm here for. Hopefully, if you guys look back, I mean, I've kind of talked in the past few days about limiting some exposure, and that's why you haven't seen a lot of new trades on my end. But hopefully, you guys took heed of that, and especially today, talking about the flush. I wouldn't exactly call this a full blown flush, but I mean, definitely was a good time to limit long exposure. No doubt about that. These bounces, I want a bit stronger of bounces, to be honest, truthfully. But hey, these areas of interest have been pretty freaking good, eh? I mean, that definitely was. I should have had some limits set for that. I mean, probably would have gotten my entry down to this, be up 1%. That wouldn't be bad. You could go risk free, then you have a risk free trade running. But okay. Are things starting to look good again? That is the question. Ethereum Classic, yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I started daydreaming there for a second. TBH, I keep thinking, yeah. I think we keep trading in this 124, 114 range, so Q4. Yeah, I agree. Um, I think Q4 is where things will start to pick back up again. But in the meantime, I don't mind if BTC is ranging, as long as alts are popping, right? As long as dominance keeps decreasing, we'll be fine. Ethereum Classic, I got you on Ethereum Classic. Honestly, if you wanna get some exposure on Ethereum Classic, this is probably the spot to do it with like 10% invalidation. Uh, Target this at minimum, target this at maximum. I mean, that's actually not a bad setup at all. We're resetting to this 12-hour imbalance. You could DCA down to probably $21, so 22.50 to 21. Go from there. Absolutely, got you. Yeah, I got you on Fed and XRP. Bet honestly, I don't really have any dog in the fight on Fed. If you're looking for an AI play, I think there are a lot better options after the ASI merger, it kind of died off. This is a nice retest, there's no doubt about it. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is like if you want to be long on FET, I think this is the area to do it. Honestly, this is such a nice level. If you want to be long on FET, this pretty much matches up with all of my confluences. But for me, AI wise, I'm a little bit more bullish on render. Once we get this reclaim of 48, 47 cents on render, I'm gonna love it. XRP, got you on XRP. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but for me, I want to see us reclaim 3.36 and then I'd look to long. Lock in this PO3, reclaim these lows, and then new all-time high. I'm tempted if we get a nice 5 minute close above here on bonk. I'm tempted to take a scalp long. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. What else you guys got? Sorry, like I said, there's not really much of a plan for the stream today, especially with everything that's going on in the market today with this drawdown. So Sol betas are noticeably weaker than BTC betas at the moment. Or sorry, ETH. Sorry. What's dominance doing? Playing all the classic bangers. I try, brother. I try to have a goated playlist for you guys. Zcash, I got you on Zcash. I think there are better pairs to be focused on, but I will still look at it for you. Honestly, I don't love Zcash. I don't love Zcash. I don't like the fact that we're losing this level. Um, if you want to add to a spot bag, I think 36 would be the level. Let's just go through and get all my levels marked out for you. Yeah, I think 36 would be the level to add, or 37 would be the level to add. For me right now, there's really nothing. The fact that we're losing this level, I don't really love. And I do think there are better pairs to be focused on, honestly. Anyone, this would be the level to add if we're to continue, right? There's two things that could be happening here. We could be retesting for continuation, or this could just be a simple case of accumulation, manipulation, and redistribution back down to levels we were trading at prior. But if you're bullish on anyone, it should hold this level. Got a bounce, bro. See you around. Yeah, I think that's a good spot to stop it at. I think that's a good spot to stop it at. But thank you guys all for joining. Thank you for the nice words. I will be here, so if there's any questions that you guys have or anything that you want me to look at, I'll be here. General chart ideas, whatever works. Just give me a tag and I'll get back to you. All right. Sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Even an emotional echo. I'm out space. Dude might be a possible play here for some mean reversion. I can't lie to you. This might be a play here. Keep my eyes on that. But all right, boys. You guys all have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Thank you again for popping on. And if there's anything I can help with, don't feel bad about reaching out. All right. All right. Peace out, guys. Love y'all. Peace. Peace.